What is your vision for a national purpose and program building a just, sustainable, and enjoyable society?
Wow, that's a
Big picture.
That's a big one. Mm-hmm. But you know what? Because it sounds like it's a lighter question. Mm-hmm. May I do the lighter answer then? Good food. I just really believe in good food that just make people happy. I believe in like breaking bread and like eating together and just having good food. That does make just life better altogether.
Perfect.
Wow, I love that question. I want people to just be able to lead great lives, to be able to have housing they can afford, to never have to say, I don't know if I can start a family, or I don't know if I can have that second kid because I can't afford housing appropriate for that. I want people to be able to live their lives, to get married or not get married, to have kids or not have kids, to make those choices, and to be able to have that housing, to never have to worry about whether they're going to be able to get treatment for a health issue, and to live in communities that are clean, that are not polluted, that have clean water, that have good transportation systems. I want to make sure that people have great schools and that people can live good, affordable, fulfilling lives without having to always worry about the basics like housing and healthcare. And we can do that. That's not just like pie in the sky. And that means that we have to be able to build things. We need to ramp up our skilled construction workforce and keep them employed during economic downturns. So we're building all the things we need: schools and water systems and transit and housing and clean energy and climate resilience, and building these things and just having a good life. So all of these issues that we've been talking about how we make life more affordable, doing all of that will lead to more happiness and more fulfillment in this country. And that's what we need to do.
Right now, we have an oligarchy that's taken control of Washington, D.C., that's trying to entrench this idea where they control what the government does and it's for them. We have to wrest that power back from them, and then we have to decide, what do we want to do as a nation? Universal healthcare, universal childcare, tuition-free public colleges and trade schools, public powers. Housing should be a human right. To accomplish those goals, we're going to have to get rid of the corruption in Congress. And then it's going to mean fundamentally changing who has wealth and power in our society. Because we've transferred about $79 trillion from the working people to the richest. So we have to take that back, tax the rich, and then also proactively build an economy that creates high-wage work for working people. It's ultimately about deciding, what are the industries we want to build? What are the challenges we want to tackle? How do we actually end climate change? How do we actually make sure that we control AI so it works for people and not just to further consolidate wealth? These are the big questions that are in front of us, but it's going to take a completely different kind of movement to make it happen.